making sure I have everything on correctly. Hi everyone. Hello bongos. How are you guys today? Ni hao ma. Happy Bunny Day. Happy Jesus Escapes the Tomb Day. Yippee! How's everyone's holiday been so far today? I slept in like crazy. I had a really hard time getting to sleep last night. Very insomnic kind of moment. And so, since I couldn't sleep, I got up and then I had some soup. I ate some soup and then I ate some chips and then I ate an apple. And it turns out I was hungry and then I got to sleep. Hi Panda, thank you so much for that Prime resub, thank you. I appreciate it, 17 years of bongoing. It's been windy. Ooh. Windy stuff. I've been going to bed later and later, which is not good. It's a sign of my ADHD taking over. Maybe I will try to go to bed earlier today. I think I will try. Oh, I need to turn that off. Thank you for reminding me. But we can have it on for now, but I'm gonna turn it off so we don't have it during the card readings. You're from East Korea, wow. They're called tarot cards. Tarot cards. Raccoon Maid. My favorite raccoon, Tails. Did you have a good stream, Tails? Hi guys, welcome. Wow, perfect timing because I just started streaming. Well, time to get to work. Hi Snow Dog, thank you for following. Is your favorite raccoon too? Me too! What a coincidence. Yeah. Were you guys doing ASMRing today? ASMRing? That's what I forgot to do. I forgot to write a little I forgot to write a little thing about people who want readings because if you have like a specific question, we could do a more in-depth reading, but otherwise we'll just do like general reading. Tarot today, yes. How do you apply for readings? You ask Tails, and then Tails makes a list for me. After he gets water. Palm readings. No, I can't do palm readings. I haven't really done much today though. Sorry, I'm fixing my glasses. I started a art sketch for something. I can't show you guys. Oh yeah, I ate before stream. My tummy is full. My tummy's full of soup. full of soup, full of soup. But it's not soup, because actually I had some Chinese food. Do I have water? I have water. I've been arting. It was only for an hour. I was doing some sketching. Yeah. Yeah. Hi, 맛있노. Happy Easter. Yeah, I can't show you guys the sketch because I think it might be a little bit. Well, it's sussy. It's sussy, but I don't know if it's against Twitch TOS or not. Because it is censored, but you know. You know how Twitch is. But yeah, I'm drawing a thing for someone else actually. Bias against VTubers. Is it Tails? It isn't. It is not. We started painting again. Cool. What kind of painting stuff? Yeah, tarot card readings. Thank you guys for the biddies. Thank you both. It's so nice of you. I appreciate it. New York pizza. New York pizza is the best. I wouldn't call myself a New Yorker, but I do love the New York pizza. I do love the New York pizza. Now I'm thinking about it, damn. Are we doing one card readings today? We can do... It depends on how many people there are. If people have specific questions for cards that are not a yes or no question, I could do more in-depth readings. But if people do not have question, I will just do one card. She's bald. I mean pizza over here. Exactly. New York pizza is really good though. Thin crust, good crumbs. I'm walking here. Exactly. People do say that in New York. Well, not... It depends. It depends. But usually it's more of like a... Not exactly that phrase, but it's like a, hey! Out of the way, asshole! Especially in this traffic. Sleep time for Echo. Good night, Echo. Good night,晚安. There's always traffic in New York. Oh yeah, of course. Of course. Especially in the city. If you ever drove through the city before, oh no. So busy. So busy. Wow, Echo, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subbies. Thank you. Thank you so much. If anybody was gifted a subbie from Echo, please make sure to say thank you to them. Thank you, Echo. Just a lot of traffic, yeah. A lot of honking too. If you don't start moving the car, the second the light turns green, honk, 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 honk. You have to like predict when it turns, so you can already slowly be moving. Unempty your wallet. Of course. Yes. Hi Rex, thank you for the resubbing with the prime. Hope you have been well. Driving in California, I've never been to Cali before. But I know some of the cities are real trafficy. Shulgeki, thank you for follow. Welcome. Been too busy editing, right? How's my weekend? I don't remember what I did yesterday. Last night I was like practicing doing some makeup IRL. I don't know how many of you guys actually care about makeup. But like IRL, I was doing like some makeup practice cuz it's fun. Also like eyeliner is really hard to do. Although I'm decently experienced, so I can do it pretty well, but it's always good to keep your skills sharp. Foundation, blush, bronzer. Well, not that stuff. Can I pin your message in YouTube chat? I guess I could. Wow, thanks Echo for gifting a subby to G-Worth. Thank you. I pinned Tails' message. But chat, why pin Tails' message when you could be pinning Tails? Okay, stop. Just one reading today. Pin the tail on the raccoon. Speaking of raccoon, well, not raccoon, but small little fuzzy creature, I gave Mochi like a cheek scratchy massage and he loved it. He loved it so much. My little baby. He's starting to shed his winter coat right now, so he's real fluffy. But I gave him some cheek scratches and he was so happy. And he was so soft too. I wish Mochi was cuddly cat because he's so soft. I just want to squish his tummy all day. Mochi like chin scratchies. I'm not sure. He likes cheek scratches. I know. But chin, I'm not sure. Oh, he has to be in the mood for them, yeah. Usually... I usually don't try to put my hands too close to his face in case he doesn't like it and then he tries to bite or scratch me. But yeah, I was talking about makeup, so I was practicing some makeup stuff because I figured out that I have like dry skin, so I need to do specific skin prep before I put on like liquid makeup stuff, like foundation and concealer liquid. I need to specifically moisturize and lock that shit in. Dehydrated, not dehydrated, my skin is just very dry. Have a good peace. Yeah, my skin is just very dry. There's a lot of different skin types. There's like normal skin type, there's dry skin, there's sensitive skin, there's oily, there's acne prone, there's sensitive. What did I say that? There's a lot of different skin types. Do you know your skin type? You have sensitive skin? Yeah, I have a dual type. I have dry and sensitive skin. So getting my hydration in for my hydrating products are very important. Oh, you have dual too? Oh. It's tough. No emotes were distributed to you. What? Wait, did you get all of them or something? When you wake up, your skin feels oily, mostly your face. Do you know your skin type, Sin? I can probably suggest some Korean skincare for you if you want. One of my many hyperfixations. Learning about Korean skincare and also like Asian makeup stuff. Also, I'm really sad because the foundation I have, I got maybe like sometime, I think it was sometime last year, less than 6 months ago though. But I got it at Sephora, which I shouldn't have. Learning experience, but the tone for it is not, it doesn't actually match my skin tone because it's meant for like white person skin tone and not Asian person skin tone. So it looks weird. So if I were to get foundation, I need to get like Asian foundation. Because Asian foundation is meant for Asian skin tones. So annoying. So sad. But all the other Asian makeup I got works really well for me, which I'm happy about. Happy. Oh yeah, this morning I got some I got a variety of makeup brushes and also got makeup cushions. They're kind of like sponges. Well, I did get sponges too. They're like they're like cushiony sponges, kind of. And they're more yellow. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, it's like an Easter gift to myself. Teardrop shaped, yeah. I got 2 sponges that are teardrop shaped. They kind of look like eggs. They're pink. They're gonna be really helpful for makeup application. Yeah. But yeah, I'm currently experimenting with like different makeup styles that will suit my face the best. There's a lot of different styles, but there's a few Asian ones that I've been trying. And I'm liking how they're turning out. Good stuff. Yeah, bonding sponges. They're also they're soft and squishy. They're fun to squish. Oh, good luck in class, Lydia. Wait, you have class on a Sunday? What the heck? And it's a holiday too. What the heck? The weekend and a holiday? What the heck? That's crazy. Yeah, that is crazy. Hi, Ultra. Thank you for follow. Welcome in. It's not our holiday. I mean, I'm not religious, but like the Canada still sees Easter as like a national holiday. Use blending sponges for new. Really? Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, sponges are really helpful with blending stuff. Nerf gun. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Use the mod Nerf guns? Really? Wait, how does that work? How do you mod Nerf guns? Cause aren't they? They're like made of plastic molds, aren't they? Well, the inside parts work and function, so. Cool, pips. Thank you for follow. Welcome. How am I today? I'm pretty alright. Feeling okay. Today's Sunday, right? I have a just to let you all know for my ASMR enjoyers, I have a sleep aid, a new sleep aid video coming out tomorrow on YouTube. It is currently out for members on YouTube. Yeah. All members get early access to videos. Yippee. But yeah, that comes out tomorrow. And then tomorrow I'm gonna be working on a members only video roleplay, which I'm a little nervous about. Because I feel like I'm not the best actor, but I'm trying my best. Trying my best to improve. Hi, thank you for following. Welcome. Oh, LEDs, cool. Glowy. Oh my gosh, glowy guns. It's like weapons in like video games where they can be all shiny and glowy. 6,000 shot Nerf gun? What? 48 seconds. Jeez. That sounds like autism. That sounds like an autism hyperfixation, not gonna lie. It sounds really cool though. Regarding this. Awesome, yeah. Evening, hello. So only online shopping carts. Hey, beep. Damn, I was gonna say something else, but my brain got distracted. Oh yeah. You guys might know my model mama Nudie. Nudie's birthday is coming up in May, and we're organizing like a happy birthday things for her. We're doing like what is it called? It's a kudo board. It's like an online card thing where everybody can put like birthday messages and stuff. It's a really cute idea. I've seen those before. Yeah, it's a really good way to do like online birthday cards, and people can write their own personal message. But yeah, I'm working on a art piece for her, which is the sussy thing I can't show you guys. I haven't streamed in a while. Yeah, she's been preoccupied with IRL stuff. She's been preoccupied. We all miss her dearly, but we also respect her IRL life and privacy. And we want the best for her and her health and want her to take all the time she needs. Yeah, you didn't realize I did that kind of art. Yeah. I know, right? The sussy pangolin. I miss her too. Miss her too. Matcha latte, yummy. You signed those for friends, yeah. Yeah. Where can you see said art? Somewhere on the internet. Somewhere on the internet. Goldfish, bah. Blue Twitch, that is one place. I also have a different Twitter account, another one. If you look through all of my social media links, what is it called, Linktree, you'll find it. Gotta put your investigating cap on, get your magnifying glass, and go searching for the evidence. Yeah, I don't really advertise it because, I don't know. I think, not everyone is, like, comfortable with that kind of stuff. So, for people who seek it out, they can seek it out on their own. Age restricted, But yeah, I want to be respectful for people who aren't like super comfortable with that kind of stuff. Even if you're adults, it doesn't matter. Some adults just like prefer not that kind of stuff. So I save that for other places. There's a time, you know what they say, there's a time and place for everything. So I keep it separate. Seek and you shall find, exactly. But I do have it available, yeah. I have like all my links. Wait, if you're in Discord, I have a channel called, what is it called? Yuchi links. All of the links to all of my things are there. And also the link tree, like I said. It's also... What are we doing today? What was I even talking about? I don't know. Oh yeah, we're doing tarot card readings. Find people cute. Okay, chat, listen up. Listen up. Does anybody want tarot card reading? Say so in chat. Tails will add you to a list. If you have a specific question, make sure to ask it. And I can do a more in-depth reading for you if you'd like. But if you don't have a specific question, then I'm just gonna give you one card. No yes or no questions. If you want to ask a yes or no question, ask a magic 8-ball. You don't understand tarot? Tarot is... It's like a... how do I explain it? The cards you get when you do tarot readings are all by chance. but they usually have some advice to give you that you can apply to your current situation in life. Open-ended questions. Yeah, it's tarot is more, it's like more on this, I don't know how to say spiritual, because it's not like a religion, but it leans more to the spiritual side of like I like to see it as tarot can't really be calculated. And it's very much up to like fate stuff. It's very random. Oh, hey Leon, are you back from your vacation? Yay, welcome back. Do you have more pictures for me? Did you buy me the Hello Kitty thing? That was really cute. I liked it. Can you pretend you bought it for me? Yeah, of course. But then you can put it on your desk or something. It looks small enough that it'd be perfect for like a desk buddy. You didn't buy it at all. Oh, that is sad. That's okay. I saw there is a Kuromi one too. Allie likes Kuromi. So you could have bought one for her too. Yeah, yes, that's true. You could probably buy it online for cheaper. Depending on the shipping. I'm slowly getting used to the new glasses. I'm not sure if I like them yet. It's only been like a couple of days. But how do I explain it? They almost, I feel like they just don't fit my face and they feel like they're always slowly falling down my face. Does that make sense? Oh, I bonked my mic. I just feel like they're slowly falling down my face compared to my old glasses. So I might exchange them for different... for different frames. Because the website I got it from, they're like, you can exchange for different frames. Yeah. Too wide on bridge or temples. They're actually not wide. They're like slim. But it's hard to explain, but it's like some physics thing where it's like too slim where they like slowly pop off. If that makes sense. It's like they slowly pop off my face. I don't know how to explain it. The pupil measurement, I think they did. Odd, yeah. It's just the frames. The frames are too stiff. They're too stiff for like my face. Is that what it's called? Wedging off? You don't have more pixel? That's okay. Did you have a good time? Wait, were you on a cruise? Like a boat? Or were you like visiting a resort? I've been wanting to go down south. Also, did you swim in ocean? Hi Shadow Lore, welcome. Speaking of lore, last night I was working on a little bit of lore. It's a little messy right now, but... Touching grass? Nah, I gotta touch the water. I gotta swim. Squeeze inside your head, eh? Yeah, not a fan of that. Hola. Not a fan of that. Hello, fellow humans. Hello. Welcome into a stream. How are you this fine evening? Oh, are we ready to start our tarot? Are people ready for their readings now? Okay, hold on. Cool, now you can see, right? Ooh. Look at my nails. I'm doing such a good job of growing them out. I need to fix them though. I need to fix them. My middle finger and my ring finger needs help. They need some help. Maybe I'll fix them later. Does anyone else have like what is it called? There are like things in their nails. You can't really see, but it's like lines. Apparently that's a sign of malnutrition. Damn. He might be malnourished. White lines. Don't have white lines, they're more of like ridges. My ring fingers have ridges on them. Right here and right here. They're not white lines, no. Oh, my thumbnails have small ridges too. Signs of illness or malnutrition. Yay! That's not great for me. Damn. Hi, Boo. Hello. Yeah, I do have thyroid issue. That is my autoimmune disease. It's probably just from my autoimmune disease. The tiny little dots. I have tiny dots too in some places. My nail grows thinner. Oh. My nails are not thin. They're pretty strong. They are decently strong. Hi, Night Quest. Thank you so much for the YouTube membership. Thank you. Thank you. For 2 months. Another month. Yippee. Yippee, yippee. Strong enough to claw someone? Yeah. I could slash a bitch with these. You have long nails too? Do you keep them nice? They get thinner but still strong. Mine are not thin. Can you see the thickness? They're not thin. Mine are a healthy amount of thick. When I was younger, I had long nails like I do now. I accidentally cut myself here. I accidentally cut my hand by accident once. Because they were long and sharp. Yeah, grow my nails out and then I can get cute stuff done on them. Or I can do them myself. That'll save me money. Getting your nails done a lot is expensive. It's expensive. I don't have that kind of money. I already spend a lot of my own money. I've been spending stuff on makeup. Ooh, ouch. Hi, what's up, Tails? What's happening? I can start with Panda? Okay. Panda, did you have a specific question or did you just want a general reading? What are we thinking for today? Friendship, love life advice. Total new friendship will make life interesting. Want to see if Yuchi can prove insight. Huh. New friendship will make life interesting. Are the cards big? The cards are, I mean, my hands are small, but... Wait, I wonder if I can measure it. Okay. Did I do it right? What is that? 13.5 centimeters? Did I do that right? Is this how you measure your hand? Oh god. You take it from like the tip of your middle finger, because that's the tallest. And then you go all the way down to the base. Like here. Hold on. Measure twice, cut once, except we're not cutting anything. I am, I think I'm 14.5 centimeters. It's like this big. And the cards are close to 12 centimeters. A little bit more than 11.5. Baby size. What the? Is there a mental health reading? Yes. I mean, they can be. Oh yeah, what's the average PP size, guys? Sorry, I'm being sussy. Average. I think it depends where you live. Or like your genetics. 5.17 to 5.48 inches. So like this? Wow, look, this card is almost the average size of a PP. That's crazy. The more you know. PP cards. It's wild. It's just science. It's just science, guys. It's just human anatomy and science. And depending on genes, yeah. First reading from Yuchi was from tape measure. god, can you imagine a PP measure stream? That's funny. Okay. Oh, 5.5 inches? I don't know. Oh my god. Goldfish measure your pee-pee and laps. Jeez. That's mean. That's brutal. Who knows? We don't laugh at pee-pee sizes. The only time you laugh is if they specifically have a humiliation kink and you're trying to make them feel bad. It's like humiliation and degrading. It's a combo of that. That's enough. What do you mean? Just being honest. Guess people don't like my honesty. So, Panda, you want to know about friendship? Your friendship, Knight of Cups. That's a good sign. Actually, though, so Knight of Cups is like emotionally moving forward, embracing passions with optimism and courage. So related to a new friendship, you said? When related to a new friendship, this could be like a positive friendship in your life that could last for a really long time. Maybe even a lifelong friendship. You know, it will emotionally be beneficial to you and help you grow as a person in a positive way. Yay! So, that's a good sign for you. Yup. So if you're thinking about like if you want to start the friendship, something, the knight, especially the knight is movement. Knight is a movement card, so it's telling you to go forward, basically to yes, do embrace new friendship. Should I do a reading for myself? I could do a reading for myself at the end. I know people are in line and they're waiting, so I'll wait. I can wait till everyone gets their reading first. Just doing 1-card readings. If it's like a more in-depth question, I could do a 3-card reading. Did you want a more in-depth one? Potentially? I'm trying to think of how I could do the 3-card one for yours. They say they can't read your own cards, really? I've read my own cards before, multiple times. Never read your own cards, huh? Usually I read my own cards when I need help. Like, when I need guidance or need help seeing another point of view or something. That's usually when I read my own cards, but... A new friendship will be interesting. There was a suggestion of love, life involvement. I see. I see. I see. Oh look, you got another night card for your present card. Isn't that interesting? Okay, so in 3-card readings, it's like how your past is affecting the present and how the present will affect the future, kind of thing, if that makes sense. So 3 of Wands, also 2 Wand cards. Thank you. Yeah, of course. Thank you for biddies. I appreciate it. Oh my gosh, it's Evil Toaster. Hi, Toaster. Nice to see you. I hope you've been well. Doing card readings. Hello. Hi. Alright, I'm thinking of how like these connect for you. So past stuff. 3 of Wands is about remaining open to new experiences and trusting the process. Trust the process, as they say, you know. Just the process. So how is that affecting you presently? So in the past, it could have been like a learning experience of like you learning to trust the process or having an open mind to being open to new friendships. Like maybe you were closed off before because of some bad experiences, but then when you trusted the process, it led to new friendship opportunities, new door opportunities. And then presently to the Knight of Wands, which is the other night, as you got the other night before. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? I pulled the Knight of Cups and now you get Knight of Wands for your present card. It's saying something. Knight of Wands is about, so you're about to move forward in life. Again, being unafraid of challenges related to being open to new experiences from the past. Right, trusting the process. You got booted? What do you mean? It's okay, you can go back in the VOD. It's okay, you can open the VOD. So related to a friendship that could potentially lead to a romantic relationship even, because sometimes friendships lead to romantic relationships depending on the relationship and circumstances and all that fun stuff. Depending. So based on your past and present, this gives me positive energy forward of like encouraging you to pursue the friendship, not specifically for the potential of a romantic relationship, but for the relationship as a friendship. And like I said, if the circumstances present themselves to you, the Fool, taking a leap of faith, future, if it comes up, if it just naturally happens, or whatever, it's an opportunity for potential romance. Because what's something better than dating your best friend or something like that? It's like your best friend, but you guys can also do romantic things too. Wow. So overall, the cards are encouraging you. It agrees with this decision of embrace new friendship. Like sharing beds in Minecraft, exactly. Like, what if I put my Minecraft bed next to your Minecraft bed? Future says, what then? Future says, you got the Fool. The Fool is the beginning of a adventure and taking a leap of faith, taking chances. So the cards can't specifically say for sure if it will happen, but if it were to happen, it will only happen if you take the chance. Because if you don't take the chance, then nothing's gonna happen, right? Nothing's gonna happen unless you make it happen. Kind of thing. Does that make sense? Aye, aye, Captain. I'll have a good eepies. Eat well. What on? Uh-oh. You don't want Tails to personally bite you. That would be not good. Alright, Tails is next. So hi Noxy, hello. Nicholson is next. General advice reading, of course. General advice reading. 7 of Pentacles. Rabies shot. Rabies shot. Oh no. Alright, general reading. So 7 of Pentacles. This card is wanting you to have patience and perseverance, especially when it comes to your goals, your investments, your job, material stuff like that. Have patience and perseverance because it will pay off in the end. Sometimes especially if you're just starting out with something or you just newly invested in something, sometimes like on the data charts, right, it starts pretty low, but then over time it steadily goes up, right? Sometimes there's ups and downs like this, but overall, even with the downs, it's still going up. So like that, if you can visualize that. Here's my chart right here. And you start here, you go up and down, but it keeps going up and up and up. Slow growth over blowing up. Yeah, net rise. Exactly. So you can relate to that. Any aspect of your life. Patience and perseverance. Also, it doesn't need to be like a material thing, like investments or a job or whatever, or money. It could also be relationships. It could be anything really. But usually Pentacles leans more towards it's related to money, material, wealth, material things, investment, work. But yeah, it could be also a relationship, like it's like how you invest time and energy into relationships sometimes, romantic or platonic. Any kind of relationship? Hmm? Work-wise has been frustrating? Keep working at it, yeah. Oh, you know what it could be right now? Right now, on the graph, right? You could be in one of the lows right now. But, right, once you are hitting a low, it'll start to go back up again. Yeah. And then things will be better. It might be one of those lows, but you won't be here forever. Especially if you are like actively doing your best, working hard, putting your efforts in. Because what I like to say with like any tarot card readings is the results of your cards is up to you. It's up to you as an individual. You have to put the effort, time in to whatever change you want to see happen. Doesn't magically be granted to you. Alright. Who's next? Alright, card tappies. Hello, thank you for following. Night goes the next, yeah. You want a reading about love? Do you have a specific question about love? Only you can prevent forest fires. Well, if you are camping, make sure to thoroughly put your campfire out so it doesn't actually accidentally restart. If you meant that in a literal sense. Also, hello, thank you for follow, welcome in. A current friendship I have will evolve. We have a distance issue. Does it have to do with your attachment styles by any chance? Do they have an avoidant or anxious attachment style, or do you have an avoidant or attachment anxious style, maybe? Just wondering. It's okay if you don't know, though. I'm gonna do 3 cards for this one, because then we get more insight. So, the start of your relationship, your current relationship, and the future of your relationship. Oh, literal distance. Oh, okay. So like long distance. Okay, start of your relationship. 3 of Pentacles is related to you. I would say it's some kind of teamwork or collaboration, in a sense of, did you come together over like similar interests or something like that, like meeting through some similar interest type thing, something like that, and you have like grown. Your relationship has grown to be, what's the word? Sturdy? Language learning, cool. Your relationship has grown to be sturdy and steady because of your similar interests, and you're bonding over the thing that you both enjoy. So that's how you came to be. And then presently, Queen of Cups. Hi Ruben, hello. Queen of Cups. Is about emotional nurturing. So being able to express your emotions, have an empathetic relationship, emotional maturity, stuff like that. You said that your issue is long distance, but in your relationship itself, do you guys have any issues with being able to be open with each other emotionally, like emotionally vulnerable, being able to openly talk to each other about how you're feeling without worries of one another like getting mad, or do you have any feelings of you have to walk on eggshells when talking to this person? Hopefully not. Hopefully not. That is a good stretch. Good stretch. Especially with I think we actually talked about long distance relationships, but yeah, being emotionally vulnerable and open with the person and emotionally honest is very important, especially in long distance relationships. Emotionally open? Never got issues like that? Cool. Awesome. So if that's the case, then I would say that your relationship overall is very strong because of that. Because you are both able to be emotionally open with each other, which is really good. Good stuff. Seems like you have like a strong foundation, and emotionally, presently, is very good. And then your future card is the Star. The Star is all about being hopeful. Kind of like making a wish, kind of thing. So I would say I'm honestly saying the cards like don't even know how the future of your relationship will be because of the distance, right? Long distance it's hard. It's really hard. It's really good that you have that strong foundation and emotional maturity with this person. Really super important to make this relationship work. So it says you have what it takes to make it work. But when it comes to the future of actually being together, like in person, like maybe living together, or you have to be hopeful, really. As in, you both have to stay optimistic. If this is what you both want, you have to be optimistic, and you gotta work towards the goal, if that is a goal you guys want for your relationship. Planning ahead, will they come to you or will you go to her? Visit, awesome. Yeah, visiting is a really great idea. Then you can get a sense of what it's like to live together, and if it'll work out living together, because sometimes not everyone makes the best living partner, and you have to make adjustments when you move in together. like some living habits you need to be like more considerate of the other person type of thing. But you can figure that all out when she visits. Yay. But yeah, I think overall it's a pretty positive reading that, yeah, optimism and hopefulness that your relationship can work out. Especially if you both see eye to eye and want it both for yourself. Yeah. I wish the best for you too. I'm rooting for you guys. Sounds like a nice reading. Yeah, I agrees. It was a good reading. Yeah. You'll have to, when she visits, you'll have to tell us the tea. Tell us about it. Be like, what'd you guys do? Like, how'd it go? Because I want to know. I want to know. Ooh, that sounds so good. Pot stickers and ramen. We're all here for the gossips. We're kind and friendly. Exactly. The gossips of like, tell us the tea. What'd you guys do? Did you go out to like restaurant? I don't know. What's other fun stuff? Like, what kind of fun activities did you do together? I love that kind of stuff. You know how some people are like, it's so boring to hear about other people's days. But I am excited to hear about other people's days. You know why? Because I have a boring ass life. As in, I don't do a lot of activities. I like to hear about fun things that people do. I only have so much energy in a day, and it's hard to go out frequently for me. Like, yes, please tell me about your day. I want to hear about all the fun, cool stuff you did. Are miserable people to talk to. Jesus. There might be some truth in that. Okay, who's next? Tails? I'm gonna drink some water. Chat, make sure to hydrate. Bet you're next. What kind of reading would you like? What kind of reading are you looking for? General life advice reading. I can do that. One card. The world doll. Yippee. It's a world doll. This is a fun card. Ginger tea and honey. Sounds great. True. We get the pet the mods because Tails doing such a good job. The world doll. Anyways, the world doll. So the world is literally like your world is about to change. You would just ended one cycle of your life and you're going to be entering a new cycle of your life. Whatever that could be, I'm not sure because I don't know what your life is like. but it sounds like new, exciting things are happening. New, exciting things is happening. Yippee. So this could be like new opportunities in life. And advice-wise is telling you to, if you are still trying to finish up like a long-term project, telling you to pack it up, finish up, tie up loose ends, finish what you started, don't leave anything unfinished, and then you'll be able to confidently step into the new cycle of your life and not have any regrets or negative worries, basically. Yippee. Yippee. Buffed up. Who, me? That's so true. Tails is the best boy. So true. Can we get the pet the mods, pet the mods? When was the last time you saw my channel, though? Yeah, Tails is the worst. Jeez. Next up is Bread. Alright, Bread, what do you need? What do you need help in your life? What do you need help in your life? The future of your love life. How will go in future? You probably am. If you haven't seen my channel in a really long time, last year I debuted a new model. New Vtuber model, wow. New Vtuber model. But the last model just had a lot of boob coverage. A lot of boob coverage. It was a little hard to tell, but the last model's boob was actually bigger than this boob. But you just couldn't see. There's boobs in your future, maybe. Maybe there is. Is boobs in Bread's future? The world may never know. Yeah, of course, Night Quest. Have a good one. What is the future of Bread's love life? Wow. I see 5 of Wands and I'm like, wow, that's not a good future. Don't worry, Bread, we'll figure this out. Just give me a moment. Hee. So, Brett, if you're comfortable telling me maybe a little bit about, have you had any past relationships by any chance? Yeah, were they not good? Were they kind of more on the toxic side? By any chance? Not great. Yeah, that's what I thought. This card is telling me that already. So, looks like, yeah, in past relationships you had some partners that might have been a little arrogant, perhaps. Arrogant in certain aspects of the individual that, made those past relationships not very breadable. I was gonna do bearable, but I tried to put bread in it to make it a pun. It didn't really work. And I'm gonna assume that they required like consistent effort, and that effort felt like it was all for nothing because in one way or the other it was either you never got it right to them or they just did not put in the effort that you put in, kind of thing, and that created a really bad dynamic for your past relationships. As someone once said, I know exactly who that someone is. It's never good enough. Exactly. But that's not true. They were the ones who were not good enough to you. Onwards to the present sword. What am I doing? Queen of Swords. Oh, no way. I was literally just thinking this before I pulled this card. So this is your present card. I assume you're not in a relationship right now. This card is telling you to it's like it's asking you to learn self-respect. Self-respect, self-confidence, knowing your worth, knowing what you deserve. I'm fucked, aren't I? Well, it's not that you're fucked. It's more of like you have some work. You have some self-work to do. Before you can start thinking about future relationships, because one of the reasons why the past relationships were not good was, one, because you had toxic partners, but two is because you allowed them to be toxic to you because you had low self-esteem and you just kind of let it happen. I'm not blaming you. It was their fault for being bad to you to begin with, but it's really important in relationships to know your worth and know what you deserve, especially from another person that's supposedly supposed to love you just like you love them, right? And it's really important. That's where the healthy boundaries comes in. This card is also about being able to set healthy boundaries. I'm gonna assume in your past relationships you are not able to set any good boundaries for yourself. Is that true? By chance, is that true? So yeah, that's what you need to work on right now, is knowing your worth, knowing how to set boundaries. And when I say knowing your worth, I don't mean adapt a mindset of like, what is it? God complex? I don't mean like God complex. I mean like having self-respect of like, this person who supposedly loves and cares about me is treating me in a way that does not make me feel good, and that's not acceptable. And I have to stand up for myself, because if you don't stand up for yourself, nobody will. So that's what you gotta work on right now. As for the future, Five of Wands. So Five of Wands is about conflict and fighting, which is not great. Which is not great. Frustrating disagreements or challenges. But also, it's about standing up for your beliefs, aka standing up for yourself, right? Tied into those boundaries things, standing up for yourself. This card is a warning, basically, saying if you don't learn this, you're gonna result back to this, but worse. Good luck. Learn some self-respect, because you deserve it, Fred. You deserve it. You owe it to yourself to be treated kindly and be loved by another person. You don't want to do tarot card reads anymore. I should have a disclaimer for tarot card readings. Sometimes the cards tell you things that you do not want to hear, or you're not ready to hear. Sometimes that happens. And you can go into kind of like a state of denial, maybe. And be like, oh no, that's not me. But sometimes it tells you the truths that you do not want to hear. You get a face full of tail, as in my tail, and it's the truth. Smack. Alright, who's next, Tails? Who's next on the list? Oh, speaking of hugs, I don't know how many of you guys go to, like, conventions. But I would feel nervous to do like an IRL meet and greet at conventions. Not only for the social aspect. Social aspect as in like socializing and meeting people, but also like I don't know if people would even want to meet me. I don't know if people want to meet me. No, I definitely would get sick. Cons are not safe for me because it is a nesting ground of sickness. And I would 100% get sick. Because my immune system is absolute shit. Shit. That's why I have to do virtual meet and greets, because then I don't run the risk of me getting ill. I'm here, yay! Hello! Welcome in. Never been to cons, I'm scared of crowds. Me too! I'm scared of crowds too. Someone walk around with the monitor, yeah. Sino has taken me around a few times at different cons on his phone. It's really nice of him. Thank you guys for the follows. Welcome in. Hi. Just don't be afraid. Okay. I won't. I will be afraid of getting sick though. Have I met you before? Have you? I don't know. Maybe. Did I take my meds? I don't have ADHD meds. What are you talking about? I have thyroid meds. But that is not related to my ADHD at all. Maybe I should. Well, maybe. Let me give you your Instagram. I am on Instagram. I haven't uploaded there in a really long time. Well, may. I can't think of a comeback. Well, oh wait, maybe your mom. Or got him. Ever thought of that? I got him good. See, the thing with cons too is also Ugu goes to a lot of cons because she's an art vendor. And she has proposed the idea that I go with her to some, but it's very nice of her. And I appreciate it. Because I could always hang out with Ugu at her booth if I get tired, which I would get tired. But I feel like it's just better for me to go virtually. Have Sino bring me around. Hi Justice, thank you for the membership. Welcome in. Thank you. I did virtual meetups. That would be cool. It would be cool to do virtual meetups, but I don't know. I don't know how many people. I don't know if like enough people who know me go who would even want to do that because I'm a pretty small creator. So thanks. How do I say your Cassio? Thank you, Cassio. See you, Sunny. Hello, Destiny. Welcome. Oh my god, I could be a jetpack cat. I can drag people off the map. Yes. In real life, how great would that be? Oh, so great. My need for yap is do it. La 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 la. Small creator. Yup. Small as in short small. Oh, what are we doing next? Tails, who's the next person? What are we doing, ASMR? We're doing a bit of tarot ASMR and also just me yapping ASMR. Japanese. Fluent in Japanese. Tails, who's next? Think it's generic reading? Sure. Smee. Not sure if I pronounced that right. Smee. Smee. Oh. Nine of Wands. Squeak, 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 squeak. That's a 9, right? I'm pretty sure that's a 9. I'm gonna count just in case. 9. Alright, Smee, nine of Wands. So right now you might be having feelings of being tired and exhausted, and you're really close to achieving a goal of yours, but there's one final obstacle in your way, and you have to tap into your inner strength to overcome it. Make sure to learn from past experiences as well. Yes. Yes. Yep. Yippers, yippers. Yippers, yippers. That is the advice for you. Alright, Tails, who's next? Plus Ultra. Ooh, Turtle Dove? Need a love reading? What kind of love reading are we doing here? What direction does it look like my love life will take? Good question. March 30th was your birthday? Happy late birthday. Did you do anything fun? What'd you do? Oh. Whoa, depression. Whoa, death. Cool. What direction does your love life and where's it going? Where's it taking you? So this is your past, present, future card when it comes to past relationships, present relationship or lack of relationship, and then the future of your relationships. Yay. So past relationships, seems like they didn't turn out very good, did they? Some of them might have literally kept you up at night, making your mental health in the total gutter, huh? Been there, buddy. This reading scares you. It should. No, death does not mean you're gonna die. Shh. Silence. Ace of Swords is your present card, so I don't know if you're in a relationship right now or if you are not in a relationship. If you're not in a relationship, it's the Ace of Swords is asking you to find like a new perspective or a new way of thinking when it comes to relationships, when it comes to your own relationships, especially learning from the past grievances, right? Like what went wrong in the past relationships? Why did they turn out the way they did? Why did they turn out poorly? And with that, you'll be able to have a new idea of where to go from there. It's a little open-ended, not very specific, but hope that makes sense. And then the Death card is a sudden, abrupt end of something. It doesn't mean you actually die, so don't take it literally. So when it comes to a relationship, it could be a sudden relationship, like someone random just comes into your life and you're just like totally meant for each other. It could be like that. You know what they say is that you find love the easiest when you stop looking. Sometimes you just live for yourself, right? You just live for yourself, work on yourself, and then suddenly out of nowhere, bam, fate just drops you like the most perfect person that's meant for you, and you're meant for them. It's possible. It's possible. So that is the future of your love life. Best of luck. Make sure to really take the time to process like what went wrong in those last relationships so you can learn from it to avoid it in future relationships. Because you do not want to be repeating the same bad things over and over in every new relationship you enter. And this is proven. People who like don't learn from past like toxic relationships are more likely to enter even more toxic relationships. Oh, hi Maz. Yeah, I lost track of all of the mpregs. Unfortunately. Hi Epic, hello, how are you doing? Wow, you're gonna play D&D. Wow, that sounds really perfect for you because you like making OCs. You can just keep it. Might as well. Might as well. Someone asked if I like singing. I like singing. I'm not very good at singing. As in, like, I'm not trained and I'm not a professional. But I like singing. Singing is fun for me. I keep saying, like, I want to do karaoke, but, like, I never know when to schedule it. I don't know. Ooh. Do you want to learn about Hanfus? Is that what they call? And hairstyles. They're so pretty. If you look at a bunch of like traditional Chinese stuff, so pretty. Pretty Hanfus and different hairstyles. Oh. You want Chinese food? Why get Chinese food when you could have Chinese snack? Smile. Your love life looks like? Feels weird for me since you're a girl that doesn't answer. There's two other girls that like me, but I don't think they understand their feelings. Oh, that's confusing. I might be me. What do you mean? Tails, what am I doing? Oh my god. Guys, Tails is confusing me on purpose. On purpose. How big is the mouse pad? Good question. Do you want me to measure it? Do you want it in inches or centimeters? Okay, I'll just tell you both. So the length of it is 35.5 inches, or about 90 centimeters long. And then the width is about 18 centimeters, or 45.5. Wait, 18 inches or 45.5 centimeter. But the dimensions are listed on the website for the merch page if you'd like. Yeah. Hi, Cherry. Hello. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, guys. I'm doing tarot card readings, and I'm being lost to the ADHD in my brain. I hope you had a really good stream. Nice to meet you all. I'm Yuchi. I'm a Capricorn, which is a goatfish. Goatfish, goatfish.我名是Yuchi. But yeah, I'm doing tarot card readings for people in chat. Yes. And I am getting very distracted today because my ADHD is strong. Very strong today. So I need to stay focused. That's not happening, but I'm gonna try to stay focused. So we're doing just comics reading now. Dan was kind of feeling lonely and needy with my friends. I was hoping to get some help with dealing with it. They don't know since I kind of internalize it. Try to ignore it, but I hope I find some. I'm honestly gonna do a 1-card reading for this because I don't know if a past, present, future one is gonna help when it comes to this specific question. Oh no. Well, I pulled 2 cards, so 2 cards is what you will get. 2 cards is what you will get. Alright, this one's for comics, yeah. I'm so behind in chat. Yeah, have a good one. Bye-bye. So how to deal with feelings of loneliness and wanting to have that companionship from your friends, but maybe not really knowing how to express it to them, perhaps, perchance. So first we do the Page of Pentacles. So I think Page of Pentacles sounds like a Discord band. It does. I think so. In this sense, when it comes to your relationships, Pentacles is about stability. And in relationships, it's like very grounded, stable, friendships, romantic relationships, whatever it may be. And the pages are usually about new, like a new path. So a new stable path will be presented to you, as in, well, it could be a lot of things really. It could be making a new friend that you're able to be more emotionally vulnerable with, where you can feel more stable with them. Stable as in you're intertwining with the emotional vulnerability is being able to communicate with them, that you like when you have feelings of loneliness, and being able to tell them that, hey, I really could use a friend to hang out with right now. Will you hang out with me? Or something like that. That's just like an example. And then judgment. Judgment. Boop, 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 boop. Where is it? Judgment, right. It's quite literally saying you are not living the life you should be living. As in, you said you internalized a lot of things, right? You don't communicate your needs and feelings to others. But it's really important that if you do have needs, you need to be able to communicate them with the people you care about and the people that care about you, right? Your friends, your loved ones, whoever they may be. Learning to be able to communicate that to them is important to get your needs met. Otherwise, they won't know, right? Because people can't read minds. They can't read your mind and be like, oh, my friend is feeling lonely, so I should specifically go out of my way to like spend extra time with them today or something. I definitely feel you there on the not internalizing things and not being able to communicate your needs to others. Because that's very complicated stuff of like who you are as a person, right? Yeah, exactly. You feel like you're being a bother. You should do this, yeah. And it's like when you do communicate your needs, it's not like you're demanding them. It's not like spend time with me or like you're a terrible friend. It's not like you're guilt tripping people, right? It's like hey, you know, I've been feeling kind of down lately. I was wondering if we could hang out more. Stuff like that, you know? Yeah, stating your needs, expressing your needs does not need to be expressed in a demanding, aggressive way that would 100% make you feel like a bother, right? Because in your brain, expressing your needs feels like you're a bother. But the reality is if you were aggressive and demanding, that would feel like a bother. But doing it in a softer, gentler, or nicer way, right? It doesn't feel as bad when doing so. But yeah, you know, just give it a try. Give it a try. Yes. Especially if these are friends that you know care about you, I guarantee you they would 100% be there for you if you let them know how you're feeling. Nippers. Alright, who are we doing next, Tails? Who are we doing next? Hi, Shiny. Thank you for biddies. Ni howdy. Yeehaw. I know they do. I know they do too. I believe in you, comic. You have my support. Ni howdy. Yeehaw. justice, and they are looking to change jobs, so they need career advice. Career advice and changing jobs. I think I need at least 2 cards for this, but I'm gonna do 3. See how that goes. Oh, upside down. Alright, past, present, future when it comes to maybe when you first started your job or you're first starting out, your present and then your future, and you want to be changing your jobs. 4 of Wands. I think it's like the potential of moving to a new job. Future, yes, exactly. Yeah. The potential. Let's see. So when you were starting out the current job you have, so I assume the current job you have, you do not like it. There's something about it that you simply cannot tolerate it anymore, and you really want to get a new job for that reason, or maybe a different reason, or maybe it is not paying you enough. Something like that. I would say in the beginning, the job might have promised you, or I don't know if promised you is the right word, but there was high possibilities that you'd be able to have a stable income, where you'd be able to support yourself or a family. Right, because usually people want jobs to be able to support themselves and or their family/families, whatever their home life is like. So that's why you went for it to begin with, because it was a financial opportunity for yourself that would be all good and happy. Moving on to your current is 10 of Cups. Bum, 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 bum. Ten of Cups, this is related more to your emotional. There might be a emotional reason. So not just logical, but also emotional reason. It could be the job you have right now is too time consuming and you don't have enough time for yourself and your family, as well as not being able to pay enough, whatever it may be, something like that. So that's another reason why you could be feeling like this is just not working out. As for your future as in switching jobs, Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords. Bold, decisive action and ambition. But also potential recklessness, tendency to overlook consequences, right? So I think whatever the emotional and logical reasons for wanting to switch jobs, whenever the time comes, I think the fact that you've already started thinking about wanting to switch jobs, it might be a good opportunity right now to start looking for other job opportunities. My parents have always been very, financial smart people. As in, like, they always tell me, before you change jobs or before you quit your old job, make sure you are hired onto a new job or you have some kind of new financial opportunity where you won't leave yourself without any income, kind of thing. Because let's be honest, the economy these days is not that great, and being left out without any income is really bad. That's pretty bad, because we have bills to pay, food is expensive, renting or owning a home expensive, right? I mean, if you have a car, gas prices just went up in the US. If you live in the US, I don't know if you live, well, I think gas prices went up everywhere. You know, stuff like that. So it's asking you to be smart. If you are serious about switching jobs, you need to definitely look for new job openings. Make sure to attend those, I was about to say auditions, not auditions, the hiring interviews. Hiring interviews, right? So yeah, be smart about when you change your jobs. Put effort into looking for a new one and securing a new job before quitting your old one. Because most likely you're gonna need it financially. These aren't scripted. What's scripted? Me? Script these nuts. Alright, Tails, who's next? How many do we have left, by the way? We should, and depending on how many, we should probably close them. You were just thinking that? Wow. Our brains so similar, like. The vocab and the force. Jesus. Shadow lore, and they mentioned been doing law of attraction for girlfriend. Just want future love reading. Wait, what's law of attraction? Wait, I've never heard of that. What is it? Law of attraction? Bolt. A gringo thing? Tails, look it up for me on the interwebs. Law of attraction. Oh wait, I can do it. What is that? The belief that positive or negative thoughts bring positive or negative experiences into a person's life? Based on the principle like attracts like. The focusing on desired outcomes can manifest them by aligning one's energy and vibes with the outcomes. Oh? So being wishful? I'm gonna do a one card reading because I'm a little confused. Four of Cups. Feeling bored or unfulfilled. Like emotionally not happy, disinterest, dissatisfaction. attraction to your girlfriend. So to manifest it, right. Law of attraction when it comes to your girlfriend, the future of your love life. I think wishful thinking and thinking positively to receive positivity is a good mindset, but a better mindset to have is actions you could take to make sure they happen, or do your bst to not make sure they happen but help them happen. I don't know if that makes sense. Because I definitely I don't know, I definitely agree with the law of like, if you have a positive mindset, that it will help you with obtaining your goals, but also taking the actions itself to make the good things happen is important. As in, this card is saying there can be dissatisfaction in the future of your relationship / love life, and it could potentially be from like not taking the action you should be taking, I guess. Hi Philly, hello. What the hell? What the hell? Okay. Alright, Tails, who's next? Wait, how many readings do I have left? Tell me the info. I'm excited to do more ASMR Maid Cafe this week, because we're gonna do it with the 3DO and also the Blue Yeti. Yay. 9 readings! Okay, I gotta go faster. Tails, who's next? Also, no more readings after Philly. Who next? Go faster. Chop a little asshole. Oh my gosh. Why are you in a constant state of autistic burnout? Good question. Let's figure it out, shall we? Wow, would you look at that? Depression. This already tells me this stems from very far back. This stems from not resting or healing from past feelings of burnout and depression. Don't even have to look that one up. And then 7 Seven of Swords. Okay. I think I have... My brain is formulating. When it comes to this reading, I see Seven of Swords to be like resource hoarding. Do you know what resource hoarding is? It's a common behavior for some animals like dogs. I'm not saying you're a dog, by the way. Humans do it too in different ways. No, I'm a cat. Exactly. So you are... Okay, yeah, right. So like you've had like a ton of autistic burnout and like depression, and you haven't been able to give yourself a rest or be able to rest or get better from the past, and it has currently led you to be resource hoarding, as in like survival mode, if that makes sense. Survival mode. So this is your brain. Think of this image, this guy. This is your brain. Your brain is in survival mode, and it is focusing all of your energy into surviving on your day-to-day basis. And you're finding it really difficult to be able to even heal from this, because you're just trying to survive day to day. The environment and or people that you live in, your living circumstances right now, is just not autistic friendly. It's not autistic friendly. This is not a place where you're able to heal, grow, and move on from. That makes sense. I actually went through the same thing when I was younger, before I moved out from my living with my parents. I had a really hard time healing, or like starting to heal from past stuff, because of the environment I was in was not a good place to heal from it, if that makes sense. It's like you can't heal in a place that hurt you. Bam. Bam. Especially for autistic people. As for your future, Knight of Wands. Your future is actually moving forward in your life, as in moving on from the autistic burnout, trying your best to recover. Yes. So I don't know what you're living. What is the word? I don't know what your life is like when it comes to your living circumstances, like where you live or living situation. That's it. Thanks, guys. Living situation, or if you live on your own, or if you live with family, or you live with roommates, or whatever it may be. The best advice I could give you is to be able to move on in the future from this, is to do your best to work towards a goal where you're able to be in an environment that is calm, that is understanding, and that's patient. Calm, understanding, and patient. 3 very important things for an autistic person's living space. So you aren't constantly in that survival mode, because that is no way to live. That shit sucks. That shit sucks. Shiz sucks. How are cards reading you? Well, that's the spiritual part about tarot card readings. Isn't it interesting? And I'm psychic. I'm not psychic. I just have very good emotional intuition because I'm a Capricorn. That's what the whole tail part is about, guys. The spiritual meaning for Capricorn is groundedness and heightened intuition. It's what I am. It's what I'm meant to do. Capricorn is a sea goat, which is a goatfish. Aquarius are mermaids. Love reading, looking for a relationship, wants to know if they will meet someone in the future. Will you meet someone in the future? As in like a yes or no? Because I'm sure there's a lot of people you will meet. Alright, I'm going to do 2 card reading for you. Will you meet someone in the future? What can you do to help meet someone that would be good for you in the future? So Queen of Cups, something that you can do for yourself is to I don't know you personally and like who you are, but work on your emotional maturity. Yeah, being emotionally mature, being able to express your emotions to other people's, right? Your wants and needs, express yourself, respectably. That's an important one. Leaning into being an empathetic type of person or understanding others empathetically. That's really important. And then the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is fast, sudden movement and energy. Movement forward. Like rapid progress, incoming news. Stuff like that. When it comes to meeting someone, this also is giving me a similar idea of someone else's love reading of that. Love will find you when you least expect it, especially when you aren't looking for it. If you, like I said, if you work on yourself and you work on becoming the best self that you can be, that aura, that vibe will attract other people, if that makes sense. If you are an emotionally stable type of person, that will attract other people. Yep. So I'll be honest, I feel like most people these days are not emotionally stable. Or lacking emotional experience? Question mark? I don't know. Yeah. That is the card's advice for you. Alright, yeah, Jab, what kind of love you looking for? Stuff? I'm gonna hydrate. Room temperature water, my favorite. How Chinese of me. True. Although I've always liked room temperature water over like cold water or ice water. Isn't that weird? I feel like I know it's not genetic, but sometimes these Chinese things feel genetic to me. I've never liked ice water. I always prefer room temperature water. Ever since I was young, too. It must be in my blood. What kind of person will you be with? What kind of person will you be with? Drinking water from the sink? Oh. Wow. What kind of person will you be with? Well, you got 2 wands, so it's possible you might be with a fire sign. Jab, do you know your zodiac sign? What's your zodiac sign? Chinese or Western? Western. Eep. Eep. Hi. You're a Taurus. Okay. So yeah, based on the luck of the cards, it's possible you will be with a fire sign in your future because Wands is the fire sign of tarot cards. Right, so 6 of Wands is a victory card. Victory, success. Victory, success, and then the King of Wands is being responsible for what you're doing in life when it comes to like your decisions and the actions you are taking. So what kind of person are you gonna be with in the future? I'm gonna say you're gonna be with somebody who is a fire sign or has fire sign placements either in their moon or rising. You need someone like that. You need someone to add excitement to your life. Is that it? Add excitement, enthusiasm, like positive energy. Because Tauruses are very like grounded. Tauruses are known for being very grounded, very stubborn in their own ways. Like if you have a certain way of doing things, you will do it that way and only that way. Kind of like routines. What's another one? You're also very hardworking. Like adventure new things. I see. Yeah, Tauruses are very, very stable. Very, very stable. So yeah. having someone who is a fire sign or has fire sign placements will definitely add some excitement and adventure to your life that you may be lacking now on your own. But like not in a conflicting way, but in a complementing way. If that makes sense. I kind of see it as like are you an introvert? Or introvert, ambivert, or extrovert? Yep. Usually fire signs tend to be more extroverted. More of an ambivert? Well, that's perfect then. That's perfect then, because if you are with someone who is more extroverted, it will bring out your extroverted side, since you're an ambivert. And that's good synergy there. It's different from when an extrovert like adopts an introvert type thing. It's a different dynamic. It's more of like a yeah. Like you will feel more brave and courageous with them, if that makes sense. Yes. Alright, Tails is next. If they'll get promoted or getting strung along, Eight of Pentacles. So this is how I see you now. Eight of Pentacles, the master craftsmanship. You are honing your skills, aka you're working hard at work. You're like, I don't know if going above and beyond is the right word, but you're putting in extra work that should be recognized. You're going for the promotion, right? And then the High Priestess is trusting your intuition. So right now you're not sure if you'll ever get a promotion, even though you feel like you're working really hard. You're putting in a lot of extra work, right? What does your gut say? Like if I were to ask you right now, do you think you're ever gonna get the promotion? What does your gut say? If you have to choose yes or no. So that's what the High Priestess is asking. What does it say? Your gut says yes? So if your gut says yes, then I would say the cards are saying to just keep working hard. Like keep up the consistency, right? Consistency as in you keep showing up, you keep proving that you have what it takes, right? When making the gut decision, if you had any thoughts of maybe not, you could also always, once you feel like you've proven yourself when it comes to your consistency and good work, you could also ask for a promotion, especially if you have the evidence, you have the work to back it up. Like, I've done all these really good things for the company or whoever you work for, and I've added a lot of value, and I would like a promotion, or I would like a raise type thing, right? Yes. Right, the worst they can say is no. But yeah. Yeah, make sure you have the evidence to prove that you are deserving of that promotion. Because, like, you know, I'm already on your side. I think you deserve a promotion too. I don't even know what you do, but I think you deserve it. So make your supervisor or boss believe the same thing. Yeah, that's another thing. Is sometimes the only way to get that promotion is to ask for it. But again, you need to have the hard work you've put in to prove that you deserve it. I don't know if you work for like a corporate job or something, but usually for corporate jobs, they need to see that you've been helping them be successful in some way for them to promote you and be like, oh yes, this person is valuable. We should give them a promotion. Noctis, thank you for the raid. Welcome, raiders. Hey guys, how are you? Welcome in, nice to meet you all. I'm Yuchi. I'm a Capricorn, which is a goatfish. I do tarot card readings for chat sometimes. I hope you had a really good stream. Thank you for the follow. Hi. Hard work. Yeah, hard work shows consistency. Exactly. Exactly. Hard work and consistency. That's the important stuff. Good night, Neko-san. Good night. On. Alright, Tails is next. I'm on a roll right now. We're going fast. We're going so fast. Your boy Brett again. Again? Is your desired path the right path for you? Is it? Did I? Is it the right path for you? Is it? Is that what you think? What do you think? Do you think it is? Do you think it's not? Seems like you don't have a lot of clarity. What do you believe? The last three? When thinking these ways, did you put a lot of thought into that? Or were you like, yeah, it'll work. Or, yeah, good enough. Or was it like, yeah, I've been thinking a lot about it. Like, really deep. A lot of thinky thought. Because the Ace of Swords is asking you for decisiveness. Especially when it comes to thinking of, is this for you? If you're in the, I'm not sure. then it's worth thinking about more. Thinking about it deeply. You said the last three didn't work out? Do you know why it didn't work out? Oh, I totally know what you mean. There's a lot of times in the past where I've thought that I was like, I don't know if streaming is for me. Right? Like, if I'm not careful, if I talk too much, it hurts my voice and it hurts my throat. And like, maybe I'm not entertaining enough. Maybe people just don't want to be here. They would rather be somewhere else. Maybe it's not for me. But I had to keep going anyways. Hello. Hi. So yeah, it's a little bit hard. It's a little hard to answer. Is it right for you? Things in the past to fix, right? Right. Yeah, it sounds like you need some mental clarity. I know that whenever I need to think about a lot of things, I like writing things down because I'm more of a visual person, right? I don't know if you're a visual person or like what's the best way for you to process thoughts and feelings. But for me, it's definitely writing things down, rereading it, and just keep writing. But yeah, I might suggest exploring some ways that you might be able to process things that would be beneficial to you, to help you with some clarity, because it seems like you have a bit of a jumbled thoughts right now. Yeah, try some things. Try different things. I don't know if you're more of like an audio person. I know one person who will like just record their voice of them talking on their phone, and they'll just like talk into a recording. You know how like recordings work? Like audio logs. That's a good one for if you're more of an audio person, and if you're more of a visual person, then like the writing things down. If you are artistic in any way, you can express yourself in artistic ways, because like art, you can express yourself so many different ways, stuff like that. No, not autism, artist. Right, who's next, Tails? Learner or processor? Do you learn? Is it learning or is it brain processing? Love reading, yeah. We love like cycling. Wait, I'm confused about your sentence, Cyril. You say, I have. Wait. It feels weird for me since a girl? I feel like I'm missing context in like a word or two. You have a girl. So you're in a relationship with someone right now. You have a girl that doesn't answer. And I have 2 other girls that like you, but I don't think they understand their feelings. Not really. They don't say yes or no, just secret. Eh. Okay, so you're not in a relationship. You're in it's complicated relationship. Got it. Got it. Is that what people call situationship? Jesus. You're with one of those people who won't commit to anything, aren't you? That shit sucks. Please do. So, are you looking for something like a serious relationship with someone and not just are we in a relationship? Maybe, yes, no, not really. Who's to really say? You're looking for, I am in a relationship with someone and we're committed and we're happy together. That's what you're looking for, right? Serious one. Got it. Okay. So, past relationship / beginning of your situationship now. You currently now. Oh, quite on cue. Perfect. Yuchi enjoying this. Well, what can I say? So, yeah, conflicts, right? So when it comes to your current situationship, this conflict you're having, right? You want a serious relationship, but this other girl is like, secret, like, I'm not saying yes or no. It's quite literally up in the air, but it doesn't sound like she is committed. And when it comes to you presently, you have a lot of choices, right? You are like currently talking to this girl who's like kind of in a relationship with, but like not at the same time. But then you said you had 2 other girls that you're talking to, but you think they don't really know how they feel. This is you. There's a lot of things to choose between, and you don't know what choice to go with. Feeling that way. And then the Queen of Cups is emotional maturity, right? So if you're looking for a serious relationship, I would suggest having a serious conversation with her and being like, look, I'm looking for a serious long-term relationship. Is that something you want and or could provide to me together? If she says no, she's done. You will not be talking to her anymore. It is not a question mark anymore. It's obviously not for you because it's not what you want, right? It's not something she can provide. It's not something that she can be for you. She's not able to meet your needs or wants. Then when it comes to these other girls, I think serious long-term relationships require people who are more emotionally mature. You say that they both you're not sure if they really know how they feel, or they're not in touch with their feelings. I mean, why not be the emotionally mature person and be direct and upfront with them? Like, do you like me in a romantic way? And would you be open to a long-term serious relationship, right? If they are not sure, then probably not for you. That's the vibe I'm getting from these cards, though. Mm-hmm. Have I ever considered being a life coach? I mean, that's what I already do with my tarot card readings, so... Do I know what I'm talking about when it comes to reading these? Hell yeah, I do. Good luck out there, soldier. Bam. Where to go? Just make sure you make it clear to the other person / persons of what your needs and wants are for a relationship, and if they don't match up, then it's not meant for you, and do not waste your time. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. Huh. They say you like romantically. I sees. Well, that's another thing. If you don't see them as romantic, but they see you as romantic, well, then it might not be for you either. If you don't see them in a romantic way, right? So ditch everyone. Not ditch everyone. Just make it clear of, like, what you need and want in a relationship from other people. Communicate it, right? This is what I need. This is what I want. Can you or do you want to be that person? If no, or cannot provide, then don't waste your time. Next up is Crow. Okay, general life advice. The moon. The moon. Hidden path soon to be revealed. Could be you are facing illusion or deception, potentially a misunderstanding. Maybe even a truth you can't even admit to yourself. You're a Libra? Libra, Leo. Very cool. So yeah, it could be something about yourself. There's something that you're not willing to admit about yourself to yourself. Or it could be you're in a situation where people are being deceptive towards you. And this card is a... what do you call it? It's a point of view changer. You might have not seen this before, so maybe pay attention to it. That's the kind of card it is. Utopian is next. Alright, what kind of reading for Utopian? A kinda broken mind. Broken? Maybe? Maybe? It's possible. It's a bit open-ended. Your Mercury is in Capricorn? Cool. Cool. Oh my gosh, it's 9 p.m. Tails, hurry up. I gotta go. I want to finish these readings for people though. Wait, what am I doing? Oh yeah, reading for Mercury, right? What kind of reading for Utopian? I know I'm working tails to the bone. It was friendship. What kind of friendship? What kind of friendship we talking here? For a decade, wow. Last year I grew extremely distant, oh no. They only reach out to me when I need something. Oh, when they need something, right. So you want to be closer to them again, right? You don't want to be distant like this. Oh, this card is popping out. Not sure what to do, right? So the past relationship or beginning of your relationship, your friendship, your current friendship, and then the future of your friendship. The chariot. The chariot, I think, is about movement, advancement, overcoming conflicts, moving forward, positive direction. Right, so you said that you guys were friends for like a decade, right? So you've probably gone through a lot together. Probably have gone through a lot together, and that makes sense. That makes sense. Like you've had your run. You've been through a lot. You've gone through a lot of ups and downs. Have a good one. Bye, Turtle Dove. And now we're at here, Ace of Cups. It's a new emotion. Say like an experience. You're experiencing this loss of a friend because they've been growing more and more distant. Do you know why they are distant very suddenly? Like, is it because of their work? Is it because they're in like a new romantic relationship and they've kind of ditched you? I know some people are like that, where they kind of ditch their friends to be in their romantic relationship. I assume this is a behavior that is not normal for them. Like, they're just now becoming distant. It's like, what? Why? Out of nowhere? Well, not out of nowhere, but they're slowly disappearing. They got married a year ago, and they have a couple of kids. Okay, so that makes a lot of sense. It sounds like they might be prioritizing their marriage and their family. Wait, right, with raising kids. And they haven't really prioritized making time for their friendships. So when it comes to the future, this is Wheel of Fortune, the end of a cycle, the start of a new one. When I say end of a cycle, I'm saying this could be the end of your friendship if you don't do something about it. Because it's obvious that they're probably very, what's the word? Busy. They got their hands full. They're raising kids. They're married, right? They probably have a job, most likely. Yeah. So I think if you don't want this friendship to end, it's really important that you communicate how you feel to them. And saying, like, hey, know you've been probably really busy in life, but like, I miss seeing you, I miss hanging out with you. And I'd love to catch up or hang out more. Some people, the truth is, some people aren't able to dedicate that time to their friends anymore, which is really sad. But if they value your friendship the way that you do, they will try their best to make time. And sometimes if they aren't able to make time, you can make time by helping them, if that makes sense. Like if they're busy, right? I don't know. Become a part of their life. Even if it doesn't directly help you, by you helping them, you're able to be in their life again, if that makes sense. Because if their life is centered around their family, raising their kids, if you help out, become kind of like the uncle or the aunt, right? The uncle or the aunt friend for the kids. Right, hanging out with kids, maybe going to lunch, stuff like that. Doing activities where you can involve yourself into the family in some way. That's a good way to stay in their life as a friend if they aren't able to take time away from their family and their personal life. Yeah. But then you can still be part of their life and they can still be your friend. That was just like one suggestion. If they aren't able to make time for you, because, you know, not everyone can, especially when raising kids. Oh, Jesus. Oh my God. You know, I don't have kids, and I never will, because the economy is terrible, and also I would probably die during childbirth because my body's so unhealthy, and I have so many medical problems. Why the hell would I want to pass that on to another human being? But I did raise a kitten from maybe a week or two old he was. Kids are time consuming. Kids need a lot of attention, for real. Especially when they're young. So, you know, if I had a friend who was like, hey, I'd love to come hang out with you, but I know you spend most of your time taking care of your newborn kitten who got abandoned by their mom. And like, if they wanted to like come over and hang out with me while I take care of the kitten, like, That'd be awesome, because then I can hang out with my friend and introduce the cat to my friend and stuff like that. Yeah. Woohoo. Yippee. You can always adopt. Alright, who's next, Dales? I feel like generic life reading. Sure. Guys, I'm gonna tell you a secret. I am tell you a secret. I'm poor. I'm poor. I don't want my kid to live in like poverty. I'm poor. You know, I live with my friend. Like I have a roommate. I live with my friend. We not wealthy. I don't want kid to live in poverty where I cannot provide attention or provide for them. No. But yeah, I would not be able to... I would not be able to have the career I do now if I had a kid. I have Mochi, and Mochi is enough. Although I would like to have another cat eventually. Cats are the best, you know? Cats are kind of like kids. But you never have to pay for college. Or clothes. You just have to pay for food and litter. They wear their own clothes. And during the winter, they grow their own winter coats. And they go meow meow meow. It's so cute. Whenever Mochi wants food from Allie, he goes over to her and he looks up at her with really big cute eyes and he goes, meow, feed me. So cute. Okay, anyways, next. Card for filling. 5 of Swords. This card suggests that you may have been isolating recently, or to not choose to ask for help from loved ones or a support system in your life. If you're in a unfair or abusive situation, it might be one of those situations where you have to walk away and where you're not able to fix it. There isn't really anything to do, and the best thing you can do is to walk away. Just walk away. Yuppers. And there you have it, guys. Yuchi tarot card readings. Thanks for looking at my tiny hands. There's one more. What do you mean? You said Philly was the last one. What's the next one, Dales? Two readings. What's the last one? heck, man? Last one? The confidence to try to get back out there. No more second reading. Greed, all of you. Greed, all of you. Read it. Read these nuts. Five of Pentacles. Will you ever be able to get back out there? The answer is yes. But it seems like you may need some help along the way. Help as in support from maybe friends or family. But the dramatic pause is important, guys. You guys don't even know. It's important for readings. Will you ever get back out there? Yes. But you need to rely on support in your life from friends and family. Think of it as kind of like having a hype man or a wingman, question mark? A friend or a buddy that's able to help build you up whenever you're feeling low. Sometimes that's all you need, someone who believes in you. Being ADHD doesn't help. Yeah, that definitely makes it hard. Definitely. Okay, I'm done now, right? Beep, 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 beep. Well, Hypno, we believe in you. Right, chat? The Bongos believe in you. We are believers. We are believers. Now I can continue yapping. Yay! Ba, ba. Ba, ba. What do you guys want to yap about? I don't know. I think Allie probably wants to go to bed soon. I don't know if she brushed her teeth yet. Yep. Yup, 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 yup. Oh wait, I was gonna go to bed early today. True. I gotta think if there's something that I was doing before stream. I was drawing before stream. Oh my god. Sussy drawing. I think... Should I work on it now? Maybe I can do like... Maybe I can do like... I can finish the rough sketch, and then I can leave the line art and the rendering for another day. That's a good idea, right? Good. Art stream in Discord. Well, I guess I could. Tee. I guess we could maybe. Well, if you insist, I guess I could. Oh my god! Look at these cute cats! Chat, look at these. I just found on Twitter. Which cat are you? If you were reborn, which cat? Alright, ready? I'm gonna pause. I got... Oh my god, I am a tuxedo cat. This fish is mine, right? Black and white cat. I love these. They're so cute. Although I do think if I were a cat, I would be a black cat. Probably get like the big eyes and the big autism. The big autism void cat vibes. Tuxedo Shorter is your spirit kitty, cute. Tails would be calico cat. Wow. White Sox. Don't know what cat you'd be. Maybe you'd be like a gray and white cat. Maybe something like that. Domestic short hair. Just be the colors. Russian blue. So cute. Chubby orange cat. I love chubby cats. They're so adorable. I like when Mochi looks real chonky. Sometimes C isn't actually chonky, he just looks chonky. It's cause he's real fluffy looking. He does certain poses that makes him look chonkier than he actually is. The Garfield cat's so cute. I love cats. I'm getting distracted by so many things now. Let's look. I am on Twitch. I'm trying to get all of the... I'm trying to get all of the Overwatch... what is it? Overwatch contenders? All of the Overwatch contender rewards, but I'm currently on 85% of the 15 hours one for the esports loot box. But there's only like a set amount of time for when the drops are active. And they're only on like certain days and certain times. So if you're not there, then you can't do them. And then I feel sad. I think there might be Asia esports later tonight, but I don't want to stay up till 2 a.m. I probably will anyways, but I don't want to stay up till 2 a.m. Well, I guess I will. I'll just draw. Stayed up till like 5 a.m. Damn. Yeah, I stayed up till like... I don't even know. It was like the... Well, I'm not streaming tomorrow, so it's fine. It's fine. Hello, thank you for follow. Welcome in. What are you guys gonna do after stream? Sleeping. Homework, sleep. Sounds good, man. Your cat got chonky? Cute! That's standing. Well, I guess I will go for now. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for participating in my tarot card readings. I'm sure I'll do more sometime in the future. But I'll be streaming on Tuesday. I'm gonna do some Blue Yeti ASMR triggers. So if you like ASMR triggers, I'll see you on Tuesday. I start at 6 p.m. Pacific time. So I'll see you then. If you're new to the channel, make sure to follow me on my socials. And we have a new sleep aid video coming out tomorrow on ASMR YouTube, so make sure you're subscribed to that YouTube. Please and thank you. Alright, I'll see you guys Tuesday. Bye bye. Good night. 晚安。再见。再见。Oh, thanks for the biddies. Nom nom nom. Snack. What do you think bits taste like? Do you think they would be sweet? I feel like they'd be sweet. Like sweet hard candies that you can munch on. Maybe I'll break a tooth. Maybe that's a bad idea. Maybe we could suck on them. Snurp. Maybe they're not meant for eating at all. But if not meant for eating, why'd they look like candy? If candy shaped, why not eatable, edible? What the heck? Maybe they are sugary. Maybe they are candy sugars. Sugar candies. Exactly. Huh. Good night.